Hello everyone, it's Half-Toad, and welcome to Titanic Honor&Glory Demo 3. This is the first one, and I think it's going to be the last demo they do, so it'll probably be the last one too. It's the first demo that I am getting ahead of time, because I contributed finally, which, I think this is me you're talking about. I mean, what kind of Titanic fan would I be if I didn't contribute to this? Anyway, won't keep you guys waiting much longer. As Mudahar would say, without further waiting, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive on in. You are now going to Belfast. Please wait. I don't know if it's recording right now because my picture is frozen, but hopefully it is. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Whoa! There we go. Alright.
First the train from London to Liverpool, then a short trip to the docks where I boarded the ferry to Dublin, then the long train ride through Ireland to Belfast. Not a bad ride, but excruciatingly long. Check in at the guest house in only town proper, quick supper, quick sleep, quick breakfast, and then hop on the local train here to the Honor&Glory Shipyard. Fortunately, it was punctual. I was worried about being tardy for being 3 hours early. My darling Claire always said to me, "Robin, you better get out of the house right now and go be useful to someone." She always did lovingly encourage me to show up for work early and give
There's
my
the
best
instruction
hand.
frame. Pretty impressive so far.
Titanic is likely no different from the Olympic. They're structurally identical. The Olympic underwent these trials months ago, so this should be a simple repeat. I board, observe her during the sea trials, vote aye or nay on her certification, and then I ride her back to Southampton. Come on, Robin, you can't mess this one up, as Claire always told me.
Alright, we're in the game. Got a little bit of choppy performance, but it is an early access demo, so I can't blame that. So yeah, you guys heard a little bit of the narration. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a hint of the actual gameplay.
I had better find my way aboard. But I suppose there isn't reason for too much haste. No one else has even arrived yet, it seems. Plenty of time to explore, if I desire.
It's a shiny, detailed train. Yeah, I saw the video of the guy, sorry I forgot your name, the guy that's voicing your character in this game. Sounds like he does a pretty good job. This is the first time I've heard him act in the game, so... I love how detailed they are. They've like put every little screw, like you see the screws in the handles and every little... leaf springs in the on the wheels and really little 3D thing. Alright, and yeah, so this demo is supposed to be cool because it's actually taking place outside, as you can see, in Belfast. So you get to kind of see what it was like back in them days. Plus, damn, this is the first time we get to see Titanic in all her beautiful glory. I'm hoping that this demo will let me go like right up next to her. I know, I'm pretty sure since we're gonna go inside too, but I just want to get a sense of the scale, you know. Even though I'm not on the Oculus, it's not really gonna be a sense of scale, but you know. And we got a cool steam engine. I guess it was driving itself. It's Christine, the steam engine. Shiny. you guys are going to have to kind of put up with me just like gawking at random details. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too.
Let's look at the positive. The weather broke, and now I've been given the opportunity to board the Titanic advancement trials. This gives me a bit of time to really admire the beauty of the ship before I have to scrutinize every last aspect of her functionality.
Beware of trains. God, she looks so real. No, Titanic. I won't let them untie these. You're not leaving. Don't leave. Well, the water looks okay. I think they could upscale the image a little bit because it looks a little too ripply. Oh, that looks good. And there's a lighting shift when you look up. Yeah, that looks perfect right there. Alright, never mind. These ladders, or what are these big things? I'm guessing they're ladders. It's kind of hard to get a sense of scale, yeah. I guess say they're ladders. I don't know why there's all these ladders everywhere. I guess if there's a bunch of boats parked here, you'd want to climb up and get into the doors or the windows or stuff. So this isn't. Looks like this is the dry dock here. So that makes sense. My mom is actually going to Ireland in here for a couple months. She's actually going to go to the Titanic Museum. I'm jealous. It's supposed to be the biggest one in the world. Makes sense. It is her birthplace. But yeah, I have I don't know. I'm not like you, Eric Controller. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with doing Let's Plays. Sometimes I just want to like play the game and not have to worry about entertaining people. Oh, glitch. Seriously, not a big deal. I mean, you guys are doing amazing, but glitch, just no glitch. Yeah, I just have a love-hate relationship with doing these Let's Plays because, like I said, I don't want to have to feel like I need to rush through things and like I don't want to worry about looking weird if I look at something too long, and you know, I feel like someone's looking over my shoulder the whole time. So I'm gonna try to just play the game like I would play, and not worry about a damn thing about what people think. I mean, you don't have to watch it, right? So, notice these shipyards are dangerous, and therefore off limits to all non-employees. If you are here, it is with the express permission of Harlan Wolf LTC, Ltd, or the offices of Titanic Honor&Glory. All environments are still under construction. Oh, clever. And will be approved for the final project. Neither Harlan Wolf Management nor the officers of Titanic Honor&Glory are responsible for any injury to non-employees resulting from falling debris, flying rivets, and misuse of tools on these premises. Very clever. And like, stand this close, you realize the texture detail. Like, this looks like I'm looking at a real piece of wood. It's not. It's like it's not all blurry and stuff. It's like really high definition. See all the knots in it and stuff. Can I walk up this? Nah. Seeing a little bit of that HDR effect. Gay Ben would be proud. Gay Ben. But yeah, from what I've heard, you're doing a good job, Mr. Voice Actor Man. My friend Caleb would probably love your narration. He's the literary type. And the fancy talker type. And you sound very fancy. Weeds. Very cool.
I'm quite surprised by the amount of confidence the industry is placing into this ship. She's not even certified yet, and her first ticketed voyage is just a week from now. No room for failure on these trials, I suppose. It's like getting dressed up for a date when you haven't even begun your courtship yet. How do you know if you'll be rejected or not? I learned that one the hard way.
She's a very pretty date. Nice mud. Alright, are these like outhouses? Just let the shit fall right into the water. Sure was a lot less stuff around back in those days. Okay, good. There's a force field. I didn't want to feel obligated to walk all the way over there. And some Titanic booty. Nice booty shot. Seem like very big seagulls. Alright, this is just a very small pit building. Come here. Come here, bird. I see stuff in there. Can I go in there? I assume I can go in there. Ooh, that was like mist. I don't really think I missed. Alright. Let's look. I'm gonna need some of that. Old Bushmans. Irish whiskey. What is this? 33. Don't know what that is. Must be a 33rd degree Freemason. Tools. Tool chip. More ladders. Arlen Wolf has a fetish for ladders. 34th degree Mason. Nice little ramp.
Belfast Lock is beautiful. With the hills around it and the morning fog, it reminds me of what I always imagined Puget Sound would be like. A man sure can make a living out in Seattle, if he can hold off the plague.
If he has an education in AutoCAD. Are those coffins? Okay, no. I'm gonna say, dang it, Titanic, you're not killing people already, are you? Alright. Let's not keep the woman waiting. I'm coming, Titanic. I'm just a tiny little bug human. John Mulligan. It's a thing. A thing on a light. And another outhouse. I was
Reminds
right.
me of my childhood at Shipyard.
What, pooping? I don't think I want to know what you did in your childhood. That reminds you of it. Make sure this is tied down nice and tight. Nope, you're not going anywhere. No ma'am. I really hope I can go up that ramp. Assuming it wouldn't be there if I couldn't. And again,
I see they're doing all they can to extend my travel time. How do I find my way through this mess?
I don't think the devs want me to. Damn you, devs. More ladders. I can't go in. There's too much crap in the way. Or can I? Oh, why are you playing with me? Can I go up there or not? Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this. I was asking my mom this the other night. I was thinking, You know, everyone thinks of Titanic as a British ship. I mean, I guess she technically is, but if you were going to anthropomorphize her, you know, like, you know, put a voice and a face on her, would she be British, or would she have an Irish accent? Since she's born in Ireland, would that make her Irish? Just an interesting thought. It would be kind of cute to hear Titanic speaking an Irish accent. A lot of outhouses. Maybe those aren't. And a lot of freaking ladders. What the heck? Looks like she's already running. Got those boilers a burning. I know I can go in there. Do you know that? That's just going to take me into the reception, and we've seen that. We've seen that already. Okay, I'm going to go as far forward as I can. Oh, I got you cornered. No! Come here. Come here. Yeah, I got you. That's a really big seagull. Looks like you hit the invisible wall, didn't you? Alright. Titanic. John fans will get that.
Just can't beat that train carriage arrangement. It really stretched my cognitive abilities. People simply aren't stimulated enough these days. Claire tells me that every night.
This guy really loves his wife. I guess that's typical, though. Hey, look, coal. Look at that hull plating. It looks like you guys only put it in some parts. I guess maybe you didn't expect many people to walk this far up. Yeah. There's the old girl. Pretty huge. Wish I had a Oculus Rift though. Ooh, what's this? 5. I wonder why these are numbered. Is this some kind of like code or something, or like a collect them all type thing? 4. It's all wet and shiny. Assuming the frame rate will probably get better once I go inside, if this game is optimized at all. Which I'm assuming it is. Get out of here.
Since the aft gangway is blocked, I'll board here through the first class.
I was gonna say I was gonna want to go back there and see if I can get through, but I guess the game already assumes I can't. What's this? It's a map of Seattle. I'll make sure that gets to you, Eric. And I could make a joke of what that is, but it's a very dirty joke, so I'm not going to say it. But me just saying that, you probably already know what I would have said, so. That's an awfully big belly you got there, Titanic. I'm probably going to sound dumb saying this. But I've always wondered about this. See those little, right underneath the promenade there, you see those triangular shaped, like supports? I mean, I can tell by looking at them, they swing out. And it looks like they got like a wire or something in between them. They run along the whole side. I'm just wondering what those are. I'm sure they're not some sort of glorified clothes hanger. The only other thing I could guess was that maybe they could swing out and have like netting or something, so if someone falls out the window, they fall into it and don't fall into the water. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm thinking that's probably not what it is. Man, she's a big girl. Get out of here. More risky. Alright, Titanic. You want me inside you? I knew you did. Stoop! Mind your head. That shiny new hull plating. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's got a load? Oh, here I was hoping it'd be seamless. Loading. Alright. Ooh, now the demo starts proper. Whoa! Loading. Loading in detail.
Most first-class spaces should be accessible at the moment, but I may be able to venture down to third class for a spell through Scotland Road and Eden. I believe I'm older before anyone else. Robin, right now you're the most handsome man on the Titanic.
Sweet. I like the more subtle music. It's actually pretty relaxing. Sounds like they're channeling James Cameron a little bit. A place! See, they've added some details in. There's this thing, whatever it is. It's gonna spark, isn't it? Yeah. I like that they added the little doors. It's like, no, seriously, I cannot be bothered to see electronic gizmos and gadgets. Bring me my wine. See, they've updated or at least it looks like they've updated the textures. They're a bit sharper. They got like dirt and stuff. I guess like because she's still being built, there's like workers walking through. So that's like the floor's dirty. I know. Alright. I still can't go up here. There's more You know what barrels in the way. Ooh. Oh wow. That woodwork, it has more like oomph in it. It actually looks like more 3D. Alright, I'll try not to linger in here too long since we've all seen this before. Performance is pretty iffy. I mean, I'm running the game stock. I haven't altered it through my graphics controls yet, so I'm sure it'll be optimized. Must just mean there's more in store for me. It's like a lot to see. Things. Oh, this is gonna hurt my head. Alright. Does look nice though. See, I got add in these little God, I can't think. Music book things. I added the open window back in. Cool. I always like that. I wonder what the little cup in there is supposed to be like. Catch rainwater or something if it's open or something. You can see the lights and stuff in there. That's cool. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I try turning something down. How's that? Usually, in games like this, where they haven't got anything optimized yet, usually it's like one setting that's getting you. Let's do shadows. Usually does a lot. Let's see what that does. Not really. Let me go ahead and just turn everything down real quick. Something that's cool about the Unreal Engine is it's like you can do everything at once. It doesn't have to like reload the level. Whoa. Yeah, performance is still pretty bad. So I'll just go ahead. I'd rather see it maxed out. I'll go ahead and put the shadows on high. So Alright. Chairs. Boxes. Sandwich. Sandwich. Very good. I'm a very bad heavy impression. Her Majesty's government. Blah 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 blah. Oh, they've updated this, put tablecloths on there. Oh, and they took off all the utensils. That's what was missing. The utensils are gone. Which makes sense. A bear. Of course I can't go in there still. Of course. Alright. Titanic Adventure Ad Time thing still there? Yep, still the cufflink there. Alright. I can. Oh, you. Well, I can see
I
it.
especially commend them for modifying the bulkhead. I never cared much for what was on the Olympic.
Ah, nice. Yeah, in case you guys don't know this, that this team by itself made like a big discovery. Find out that these windows here were a different shape on Titanic than everyone else thought. Everyone was using the reference photo from Olympic, which had different windows. But everyone assumed Titanic had those same windows, and they found out just by having to study the pictures like crazy to make these maps that they're wrong. Very funny. Alright, so at least we get to see a little bit in here. Very weird, loud color patterns on their carpets. And in fact, this doesn't look like carpet, this is more like tile, I guess. Oh, they actually had silverware up in here. Alright. Meal service in the first class dining saloon was included in the price of the first class tickets. Sunday mornings, the room would be used for religious services. The saloon was being set for breakfast during the iceberg collision. And I put all this stuff out, and it was never used. Yeah, I really like those updated ceiling textures. That is high definition stuff right there. You can see the paint pattern in there. Really nice lighting there. That looks really nice. Light pouring in and it's all shadowed in here. That would pass. This would pass for like a photo right here. This would pass for a photo. Like if they turned this black and white, added a little bit of etching and stuff. Actually, it has a black and white mode. Whatever. Let's find out what it is. Oh, why I can't. I don't remember. Alright. Well, there's a black and white mode. But don't know what it is. Oh well. Alright. And I got a light from the porthole coming through. Oh wait, no. What is that? Don't know. Fan! Nice leather seats. They're all 13. Like the little table there. Is that a hot plate? Like a catering thing? Damn. It's like you're in a garden. Huh. I bet I'd sit here. I don't know, something cool about having a window inside a room. You can like watch the other people talk, but you can't hear them. I wonder if does the texture work on those menus so good that you could actually read that if you could get close enough. Can't tell. I can't read it. Ooh, I just realized I got past this thing. Sweet. So you can go all the way in here. Alright. Okay. Well, there's a force field here. Still. Okay, so there's a piano there. And I don't know what's over there. Can I go back that way? Oh, there's a thing. Oh, there's a person. 12.
I see many of the tables are already set. There will be a fine banquet here for company and partner representatives, myself included, along with the one and only paying passengers joining us on our way to Southampton this evening.
Damn, look at that. Like, the window's even transparent. You can see the porthole, the outline of the porthole on the other side. Jeez. That's crazy. You see that? You see the outside. I really shouldn't be complaining. I know I said that I'm getting bad performance, but I mean, look at this. It's kind of understandable. So it looks like there's just a table back there. Table and shelves. Okay, so that's far back. I can't go back any further than this. Well, darn. Well, at least I got to see more of it than I did before. Alright, well, I'm ready to see some stuff I've never seen before. So I think it's time to go another way. It sounds like the game wants me to go to Scotland Yard. Or, I mean, Scotland Road. So I'm going to go ahead and go up first. Damn. Go ahead and go up first so I can see what's up here and not get, you know, continued. Ooh, that's updated. Look at that woodwork. That's actually like 3D. That's actually modeled. God damn. Texture in the floor. See, I noticed, guys. I noticed. Don't feel bad. I noticed. One sec. I remember in the past demos, the woodwork on these columns, that woodwork there, that in that rectangle, was just a picture. It was a texture of woodwork. But now, it's actually 3D modeled woodwork. It's actually popping out. That, or it's like parallax mapping or something where it looks 3D, but I'm pretty sure that's actually 3D. So, yeah, wow. I think that's got more detail than before too. Jeez. And that used to be a picture, I think, too. Those little pigs coming out. Alright, good old sea deck. Got your heaters. Got your paint. Oop. I'm standing on top. If only my head wasn't so tall, I could get in. Oh, well, now I can get a good look at this light. Man, look at that. Even got the bulbs. Look a little burnt, but that was actually a welcome glitch. Let me get a good look, close look.
The lifts are out of order. That's
always.
Real men don't take lifts. Lifts are for women, Claire says. Robin, take the long way up.
I'm really hoping that I can maybe go on to one of the promenades. I looked at the map. It doesn't look like I can, but I was really hoping I could. They definitely have added more detail in these areas. Even though areas you've already seen, they've definitely added more detail in. Little angels. Yeah, this definitely has more detail in it. I actually modeled more detail into the clock there. And you see the little holes in the sea deck there where they have the screws keeping the pieces in. I wonder if these heaters were electric or if they fed heat straight from down into the down in the engine room or the boilers, like actual steam. I'm betting that was it. I bet they actually used some of the steam from the boilers, use it like a like a boiler in a building. Already did. Already did. Maybe you guys can answer that for me. Tell me if I'm right. That's cool. Add a little.
Soon this area will be bustling with passengers anxiously sending telegrams and complaining about the most trivial of matters. I consider it a blessing that I will not be around to witness that.
On the floor. And look at that woodwork. Seattle again. Okay, so there's definitely a Seattle theme going on. Because he mentioned it at the beginning and now... God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh. Yes, can I help you? You. Only I may look at the cargo manifest. Oh, that is evil. You guys are assholes. Oh my God. You guys are going to take some sadistic pleasure watching all these Let's Plays and watch people get freaked out by that. Oh my God. Well, I'm definitely glad I was recording now, because that was priceless. Oh God. I gotta try to relax now. Oh, we're gonna see some of the room. Just a little hint. What is that, like a key or something? Move the glow onto the button. Alright, well, it's a nice little strip tease there. I'll have to show you guys the room that I got, because when you if you donate $50 or more, they let you actually reserve a room, like put it under your name in the list, the passenger list. You get to choose a room. K&M. Don't know who they are, but good for you. I like a little hatch. Make the purser think he's not doing his job. That guy is such an asshole. Ooh, there's stuff. I gotta make sure to check. See? I need to check, make sure. That's still stateroom. I'd hate to have one stateroom that wasn't on the side, so you don't get a window. That'd suck not having a window. There's an eyeball. There's a cat. See on that? There's cats on that trash can underneath the mirror thingy there. Another little Easter egg. I'm afraid to peek through stuff. Afraid someone's gonna pop out of me now. Linen closet. What is that? Oh, more whiskey. These are nice and extra fluffy looking. I want one. Light switch. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I didn't even say anything about it, but the purser, the guy popped out, he was from Titanic Adventure at a Time. That's why I recognized him. Jeez. This little vents. There's pipes on this side and this side. That's why the ceiling goes down on each side. They're covering up pipework and wires and stuff. What is that? Crew only. Crew passage. Alright, here we are. The aft grand staircase. The slightly less grand
I wonder if the barber will be on board for the run to Southampton. Lord knows I should fancy a shave after my journey here. Speaking of barbers, I'm quite glad old Harry's there to look after Claire while I'm away. They always were fond of each other, and when my son was born, Harry was particularly fond of him, never missing a birthday. See, this is the kind of friend a man really needs.
Oh, yes, I know it.
His presence seems to even alleviate her hysteria condition.
Wow, nice soft shadow for the fan there. Alright, so now we get an example of what is this? C-142. Nice cramped little room. I mean, it's nice, but like I said, I hate to have a room that doesn't have any natural light coming into it. I feel like I was in a cave. But they do give you 2 pillows. I would need that. I need 2 pillows. Actually, I need 3 pillows, but I can do with 2 if I have to. Get a little heater there. I'm kind of uncomfortable having a heater next to wood like that. I'm afraid that'd be a fire hazard. Well, let's see. Let's have to figure this out. Assuming the hook end here would go into there, and the other side would latch into there. Maybe there's another ring on the other side that latches onto. Alright, now we're getting down into the crew and the hospital area. Man, these hallways are so cramped. But again, like I said, I do like the choice of music. I hope the rest of the game has music like this, kind of more subtle, moody music. The surgeon. Some of the music in Adventure Out of Time was kind of crazy, like a little too overblown. But I really like the tone of the music in that game. I especially like the music that played in the like the Turkish bath. Is so freaking ominous. And this is my room right here, C83. I chose it because I thought it'd be so cool to be like right next to one of the grand staircases. This is gonna be my room. Like I said, it's a window place. So I'll get my own little porthole for water to come through. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up. But yeah, you know the track I'm talking about? The do 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 do. Can't remember exactly, but that's kind of how it sounded. Ooh, couldn't go through there before. That's a new area. Okay, so now we can see the B deck cabins. Very cool. Alright. So I'll have to come back there. Very nice. God, look, you can actually see through every little hole in that chair. That is nuts. That would have just been a texture in any other game. But that's actually actual holes. That's crazy.
Love the wood detailing here. It's absolutely perplexing. Now that's a craft I can really respect. Lovely wood.
Oh yeah.
I've always been fond of wood. When younger, I used to cut wood for the poor folks 2 streets over. My neighbors started calling me Robin Wood. They always laughed, but I don't know why. I wore that title proudly.
Nice one. Oh, you can hear it. Click, click, click. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what the Cafe Parisiana looks like. See if they've improved that at all. Added any details. More details, I mean. Nibbling pastries. Still looks beautiful. They have fixed the texture streaming in this. There's an error in the demo 2 where the textures weren't loading in like at full quality. So like you could especially notice it in the trellis work here.
It does remind you of Paris, though excepting the smell of overflowing sewage. Wonderful memory of coming back to that city.
Oh, Paris. You guys are probably getting so bored. Oh, I don't think the leaves are actually moving in the last demo either. Actually made a move now. Very cool. More whiskey. You guys are proud of those whiskey bottle models, aren't you? Look at that. Actually looks like a 3D weaved thing there. I wonder why the tables all had like the... almost looks like a shield around them. She has like a gap and then like another piece of wood. Kind of strange. Oh, they added that in. You can see how the windows will open. I wouldn't even know those windows could open unless they put those there. There's like a little knob there. Is that window open too? I don't see hinges, but there's a knob there. It's a secret lever. I wonder what's back there. That texture still isn't loading. Oh well. Very nice leaves though. Alright. Let's go into the a la carte restaurant. Menu. I wonder if that's the same menu texture they used on the little tiny ones that I couldn't read. Alright. This place I think will probably look about the same, but we'll still take a look. Texture's gotta look more sharp anyway, now it's got the fixed texture bugs. Nice. I think they updated that texture on the carpet. It looks a bit sharper.
Odd that this room would have its tables already set. Mr. Gotti hasn't even ordered yet. Oh well, top marks for presentation.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh dang, look at that. So yeah, nice seeing Mr. Gotti. Yeah, this restaurant actually was a private business, like an actual like restaurant that you could find on land, and they decided to put one on the Titanic. And like the actual managers of that restaurant were on the ship and would run it and stuff. I don't think I remember this stuff, this work going on. It's pretty cool. Door there. Love that guy. I used to look at his paintings and all my Titanic books all the freaking time. I think that's new. I love these little felt, or like little, what would you call it? Not felt. Man, look at that texture work. Satin or whatever. Like really thin. Like something you see in a grandma house. Very nice. Alright, now let's get out of here. I think I'm ready to see some new stuff. So I'm gonna go in there, don't worry. First I gotta see if they opened up the smoking room or the, doubt they did, or the first class lounge. Maybe, oop, see? Okay, so we are gonna get a peek in there, good. I'm gonna say, if I can't go in there, at least I can get a peek.
What a fine accommodation for the unwinding of the gentlemanly sort after a long day at sea. If only it were open now, and there were men in there to socialize with.
If only.
Perhaps then I'd make some friends.
Oh, I'll be your friend. Dang, look at that. Yeah, that's kind of the thing that the Oh, they had a little push rod, puller closer thingy. It's kind of the thing that the smoking room was known for, is all the beautiful stained glass windows. Let's see if Riviera's playing cards. That dark wood. The gold trimmings. Man, that's nice looking. Jeez. Yeah, no promenade walking for me, looks like. They got the deck chairs out though, and they added the lights up there. Weird globy looking lights. Another circuit box. Alright. Can I see in here at all? In the first class lounge? Let's go into Thomas Andrews' room again.
I see Tommy Andrews is already on board. Why does this surprise me? His drawings are scattered about like toys in a nursery. Well, I shouldn't intrude here any longer.
You trying to tell me to leave, game? I ain't gonna listen to you. It's a banana. Wow. It's a real reflection. That bottle and the clipboard are there. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Doot, 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 doot. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping. Banana phone. I like the little door. It's like a big window and you got like this tiny little part that opens up.
I suppose this won't be open anytime soon. A shame. I would enjoy nothing more than a cup of tea and to sit with a book in the lounge and, well...
Lounge?
Lounge.
Yeah. That's pretty foolish of me thinking that the lounge would be open. Heck, they didn't even open the first class lounge in Adventure Hat Time till the very end of the game. And by that time you were racing so much against the clock you didn't even want to stay in there very long. It's a little crewman passage. Dang, it's so frickin' claustrophobic. Like, what if a big burly guy was walking towards you? Like, how would you guys even pass each other?
Cabins upon cabins upon cabins upon cabins upon cabins upon cabins.
Upon cabins. Whole lot of cabins. A lot of cabins. Tons of cabins. Now, will any of them be open though? Look at that door! Look how thin that door is! Well, it's a locker. Okay, I guess that makes sense. See, this game is going to make me walk up each aisle to make sure I'm not missing an open door now. You butts. It's kind of strange. Adventure Out of Time made each floor's cabin area so distinct looking. And this, it actually looked pretty much the same, except for the addition of each door being like inlaid in a hallway like this. And they were all kind of like color coded. Like the C was kind of tannish, and like I think B deck was like purple carpet and stuff. Like F was like really like marble or something. Alright, they're not going to be open, are they? It's not open. I'm still stuck on the purser. That freaked me out. Thea. What do you want? Alright. More... I think these were the, like the super fancy people private promenades, I think. You know, if you were a super fancy person. Notice. Already dead! Ooh, yeah, that. I know for sure that's one of them. I don't know about this area. So we can see into there now. Can't go in there, but we can see. It's all glistening in there. Oh, now we can see the elevators. Evening. I'm a bit of the tenant, and you'll not find one better than taking you where you need to go. Where to? It's a cold night, this. Pretty much everyone's off to bed. That'd be my job much more easier. Guess it's finally time for us to go down on Titanic. Let's see what's down here. Very nice. Oh! Sorry. I'm so used to not being able to go up there that I didn't even check, but I need to check. Will they let us go up to A deck? Will you?
I shouldn't venture too far on deck. The Board of Trade members may board soon, and I'm expected to meet them.
You assholes. You even let me go up to the top. Jeez. Just give us little more hints every time. You guys make me wish I had knew some like Unreal Engine cheats or something to get past the frickin' barriers. Alright. Oh, yep. Here, quit ticking on that one too. Here, see the epic god rays. Sun's different. No? Yeah, they are, as the god rays. Sweet. I wish there was some way to get better performance on this, though. I mean, I said I wasn't going to complain, and I'm really not, but it's kind of hurting my head. Little micro stutters. Now they put the crank back in there. I found out what this was later. I didn't know in the first demo, but it's a manual crank for closing watertight doors. There's actually a door directly below this floor, so you could manually crank them, I guess, if they didn't close automatically. That, or they had certain doors that had to be manually cranked out, I'm not sure. Let's see if they opened up. Oh, let me get a look. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Let me get a look into the Turkish bath, see if they opened up any new areas in there. Blippity bloppity boo. I like that they let us get closer. They did either I'm getting closer or they made the text more clear. It's a lot easier to read now. So very cool. Ooh, we can see in there a little bit. nice.
I'd hate to be corded back here in such a cramped cubby.
Yeah.
Walls bearing down on you like all the troubles, hopes, and deep desires you dare not dwell upon.
That's one way to make people like their character being voiced, is when he actually shares your same feelings. I almost wonder if you guys added that in from hearing people talk about it in the demo. Turkish bath time.
A nice Arabian motif with cooling colors as passengers relax after their time in the baths. What a poor state these workers left it in.
Very poor. It's another banana. Nice ripple. Oh, there it is. I was wondering if you guys took that out. Sweet. And if you guys ever get a chance to find that video on YouTube where they go in here on the wreck of the RV, not an RV, but a little robot, and all this tile work still down there, just like covered in algae but still fine. It's very cool. Yes, but can I open up the drawers and find some video game boxes in there?
Who on earth is that lucky dog testing out the electric bath? And I believe I see a sliver of the plunge bath as well.
That's a trippy effect right there. I feel like I'm tripping out. It's the plunge bath. Or as we call it, a swimming pool. Sweet. Alright, now on Scotland Road. Let's see how far this takes us. Nice little bathroom. Stewardess Labby.
This is glorious. You can near well see half the length of the ship in this corridor.
Nice little bunks. Very little. It's cool little step-up door.
Oh dear, the door is open. Perhaps I'm not supposed to look in here, but I can't pass up this opportunity for a little adventure. Oh, if Claire were here now to see me being so daring.
Oh, sweet. You can see the climbing mechanics. Alright, I'm going to save that. Just see if there's anything else down here. You guys. Oh, another watertight door. Crank. That's where the actual crank was kept. Pull it out and stick it in there.
This open space looks like a fine spot for gathering and mingling between all parts of Europe as they make their journey across the pond to the New World. Perhaps a place on the west coast, like Seattle.
California. Almost looks like a freaking boxing area right there. Hearing people. Oh, is that people playing? Oh, is that the tennis court? Is that a grate coming from the squash court? I bet it is. Nice little touch. Alright, let's see a little bit, see what we can see of the engine rooms, or the boiler rooms. Let's climb. See how far we can climb. They actually showed this in the video, the trailer. This is right in front of the forward funnel. Oop. Hello. Hello. What's this then? I see there's a funnel right up there.
How by Edward did I get myself here? Climbing too high, I think. No, Robin, it's not your time to get your angel wings just yet. No, not just yet.
I believe this pipe is going to that forward pipe on the funnel, which, if I remember right, is for venting extra steam, if I'm correct. Because the primary funnel would be for exhausting the boilers. But they would need something to vent the steam created from the water. Titanic guts. We're gonna get to see some boilers.
Quite hot here. Where are the workers, though? Well, I suppose they're likely firing up the other boiler room.
Right above some boilers right now. Yeah, they are down there. That yellow paint. It's so cool. I didn't even know it was painted yellow down here. Can I go down? Oh, I can't. Oh, sweet. Kind of nice little supports and stuff. The frame drops. Ah! Oh, sweet. Oh,
These machines are massive. 29 on board, propelling the ship through the water like an untamed beast. I anxiously await their performance during the sea trial shortly. Finally free and not held back from anything. No Mr. Tundry in sight. Just freedom.
just cooking my face off. That's a big ass boiler. Up there it is. I was just gonna ask, where's the ruby at? Now is Vlad gonna freaking shoot me as soon as I go up there? Or is this where you get the coal from? I guess this is where you get it from, so. Fire furnace number 2. Can't go down there. Let's get out of frickin' frame drop hell. Well, that was very cool. That was very cool. I was hoping we'd get to see a little engine room action. That's not even the engine room, but you know. Guts. Been down there. I will go down there, but I just want to see what else there is. think we're finally running out of stuff to see, though. What's in here? Baker and assistant chef. You donkey. Chef. Engineer, stewards, musicians. Oh, that's one crazy reinforcement.
On down to the food stalls, crew compartments, and stern of the ship. No need to go this way.
So this must be one of the... Ooh, lights. This must be one of those watertight doors that you crank close, because I can see that's going up there. That would be where a crank would be. So that must be one of these doors. So yeah, it's not one of the main ones down in the bottom. It's like little ones for passageways and stuff. Go into these things. Alright. I believe, if I'm correct, if there's nothing else to go into down here, this will be our last place. Very nice photo. I actually missed going in here in the demo. The first demo I played. I definitely have opened it up a bit. So I've added stuff in too.
A stark contrast from the first-class accommodations, I should say, but still a major improvement from the other liners I'd expected. In all honesty, I envy these people in the lower class. The world is open to them. They move to America and build their future how they choose. They could be loggers, for example. The father wanted me to be a surveyor like he and his father. No logging for you, Robin. Now wash your ears.
Yeah. Eat your apples. I like how like they basically have like all these pictures are basically just like advertisements to these people like, hey, go travel on all our other boats. And one of those super fancy doors. Largest steamers in the world. Kotanga. Lots of coat hangers. Golden gears. There's Agent 47's seat. Don't take his seat. You won't like that.
Well, Robin, now you're the second most handsome man on the Titanic.
Haha, that must be the voice actor guy. I believe it is, if I remember correctly. Hello. Alright, well, I think that's everything. Hopefully, I'm not missing something. Oh, need to update that texture. I really hope I'm not missing something. Yeah, let's go ahead and... I'll go ahead and do an outro while I do this, but I want to see if he goes ahead and says something when we start to leave the ship again. If we even can. I don't know if he can, but... anyway, so... Thanks for suffering through, watching me slowly look at a bunch of stuff. Hope you had fun. And, yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Just, get it optimized a bit better and keep on doing a good job. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.